This is Dario and I'm Sabiha Samar. Here are today's top stories. The chairman of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Davron Vakhabov, has called for tariffs on electric vehicles to be equalized with those on hybrid vehicles. This comes amid growing discussions about the implementation of a fee for the utilization of batteries imported into Uzbekistan, a proposal brought forward by the technical director of Jazak battery plant. Vakhabov addressed the issue, noting that a thorough examination of global practices regarding electric car imports revealed that many leading countries impose additional duties on electric cars manufactured in China to protect their domestic economies. Vakhabov warned that maintaining zero-level tariffs could result in a mass influx of Chinese electric cars without quality services or guarantees. According to consulting firm Alex Partners, only 19 out of 137 electric car manufacturers in China are expected to remain profitable by 2030. Bankrupt companies might export their cars to countries without custom duties, leading to high costs for customers due to unsuitable vehicles and lack of quality service. Vakhabov also highlighted the global issue of battery recycling, noting the absence of projects in this direction in Uzbekistan. He emphasized that tariffs for electric cars should be aligned with those for hybrid cars, funds should be established for battery recycling projects, and new technologies should be attracted to support this initiative. It is worth noting that in 2019, electric vehicles imported into Uzbekistan were exempted from customs, excise, and motor vehicle taxes. In November 2021, green number plates were introduced for electric vehicles by the Ministry of Internal Affairs, Department of Public Security, and Road Tariff Safety Service. Additionally, according to a presidential decision, the production capacity of electric and hybrid cars in Uzbekistan is set to gradually increase to 500,000 units per year by 2024. Kazakhstan's President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev hosted Joseph Borrell, the EU's High Representative for Foreign and Security Policy, in Astana on the 1st of August. The meeting focused on advancing bilateral and regional cooperation between Kazakhstan and the EU. The discussion covered a wide range of issues, including the future of Kazakhstan-EU relations under the Partnership and Enhanced Cooperation Agreement. Both leaders explored opportunities to strengthen ties in sectors such as transport, logistics, digitalization, civil aviation, agriculture, and critical raw materials. Prior to meeting with President Tokayev, Borrell held talks with Kazakhstan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Murat Nurtliu. Nurtliu emphasized the importance of the visit amid current geopolitical and economic challenges, highlighting Kazakhstan's progress under Tokayev's political and socio-economic reforms and the growth in economic cooperation and the European investments. Borrell affirmed the EU's commitment to supporting Kazakhstan's reform agenda and strengthening overall cooperation with Central Asia. The discussions also addressed global issues including security in Central Asia, the situation in Afghanistan, and the Middle East. The EU remains a key partner for Kazakhstan, accounting for over 30% of the nation's foreign trade and investment. In 2023, trade turnover between Kazakhstan and the EU reached $41.4 billion, with exports totaling $31 billion and imports standing at $10.4 billion. For January to May 2024, trade revenue was $20.2 billion, a 14.1% increase from the previous year. European investments in Kazakhstan have totaled $180 billion since 2005. In a remarkable achievement at the Paris 2024 Summer Olympic Games, Uzbekistan's judo team has added another medal to their tally. Judoka Muzaffarbek Turuboyev has secured a bronze medal in the 100 kg weight category. Turuboyev faced off against Spain's Nicolo Sheradarishvili in the match for the third place. Demonstrating exceptional skill and determination, Turuboyev emerged victorious, earning the bronze medal for Uzbekistan. This victory marks the second medal for Uzbekistan at this year's Olympics, bringing the total to 1 gold and 1 bronze. The delegation's success in judo highlights their strong performance and dedication in the sport. The World Bank's Board of Executive Directors has approved $27 million for the National Community Initiatives project in Kyrgyzstan. This project aims to enhance infrastructure access and boost economic opportunities, particularly for women and youth. Hugh Riddell, the World Bank's country manager for the Kyrgyz Republic, stated the NCIP builds on over a decade of community-driven development efforts by the Kyrgyz government. This initiative will scale up and standardize these efforts, strengthening local government's capacity to work with communities on development priorities. Running until 2029, the project will be managed by the Community Development and Investment Agency under the Ministry of Economy and Commerce. It aims to enhance collaboration between local authorities and residents, enabling joint development planning to address local challenges. Key features of the project include village infrastructure investment, with rural population in 40 ILI marks receiving up to $450,000 each for improvements like schools, health facilities, water systems, and renewable energy sources. Additionally, 15 sub-districts will receive grants for local economic projects, creating jobs in sectors such as agriculture, handicrafts, and ecotourism. The project will also fund training for local governments and communities, with a focus on needs assessments, investment management, climate change, and economic development. Women and youth will be actively involved in local planning and leadership training. Supported by the International Development Association, with a $25 million zero-interest credit and a $2 million grant from the Early Learning Partnership, the World Bank's program in the Kyrgyz Republic currently features 24 projects with total commitments of approximately $1.2 billion. Afghanistan's Ministry of Information and Culture has registered over 660 new archaeological sites through extensive excavation carried out over the last 3 years. This brings the total number of historical and archaeological sites in Kabul and the provinces to more than 5,600, highlighting the nation's rich history and cultural heritage. These new discoveries are crucial for attracting international tourists and showcasing Afghanistan's ancient history and culture. Abdul Rahman Ehsas, a cultural analyst, emphasized the importance of preserving these sites, stating, "The historical and cultural sites in Afghanistan convey our ancient history and identity to future generations." Kitab Khan Faizi, head of the Kushani International Research Center, stressed the need for on-site restoration during excavations to ensure artifacts are properly restored and displayed. With its 5,000-year history, Afghanistan is one of the richest countries in terms of archaeological and historical sites. The Ministry of Information and Culture is committed to preserving these invaluable sites, recognizing their significance in reflecting the nation's historical and cultural identity. That's all for today's news. Stay tuned for more updates.